There's no easy way of doing it. She's a squirter. Oh, lovely. Good morning, campers. Welcome back to another portion of the Daily Meat. You are joining me bright and early. It's 8:20 on Tuesday, 20th of July 2026. I'm about to take the meat wagon down to the garage, get it on the ramp, see if that rattling noise is in the back. Very annoying. I was looking through some older videos the other night, and before I had the shock absorber replaced, it was making a rattling noise then. And yeah, I was looking through the videos, and the noise it was making before I had the shock absorber replaced is identical. It's identical. So yeah, we're gonna go have a little investigation and see what's occurring. Could be something else, could be an exhaust bracket or something, I don't know. But yeah, I ain't messing around under there. It's easier just to get it up on the ramp, let the pros have a look at it. Yeah, anyway, we need to get moving. But a side note, it's a beautiful day today. It's supposed to be up to 29 degrees Celsius. Gonna be quite a spicy little number. Yep. Right, we're just gonna hook a left and get deep in a bit of bush. Well, yeah, bush tyres. Yeah. See how it goes.
I've done the shops 2 weeks ago.
Right.
One of these.
Well, test run time. It was saying the very top bolt that holds the shock absorber in, it had a little bit of play in it. He give it a bit of a tweak. He reckons that was it. So yeah, we'll just see if it's stopped. I think it has actually. Everything else underneath, solid. Oh, I think that's got it. Let's get a bumpy bit of road coming up. Oh yeah, that must have been it. He said he replaced that top bolt with a brand new one because the last one had worn itself out. So it's probably just worked its way loose a little bit. So he's given it a good tweak up. No, that's stopped. So it wasn't the side door. I wasn't going crazy. It was that back lift shock. Well, the bolt. Yeah, that's got it. That's better. No more annoying rattle. Sweet. Right, I'm going to do a little loop and go back to the garage quickly. And also, where the meat wagon was on the ramp, I was having a look at the oil leak. I think pretty much caught it, apart from that cylinder 1 corner. The rest of the engine is dry. The back of the engine is absolutely bone dry. It's just that left corner on the cam belt side. So be okay for now. Just a little bit of seepage, you know. It's general wear and tear, but yeah, it's looking pretty dry under there. Yep, all is good. We're all sorted. The meat wagon is. Yep, there's no rattling noise now, so we're all set for a road trip. The oil leak is good enough. We actually give the engine another quick jet wash just to make sure I get rid of all that residual. No rattling noise. That has been so annoying. So it's just gone 9 o'clock. The weather is supposed to get extra spicy today. 29 today, 31 tomorrow. So I think yeah, we're going to do our shopping trip early today and stay out that sun. Unfortunately, we won't be able to take Bruno for any sweet walking adventures. Just too hot. Oh, we're hitting the tail end of rush hour traffic today. See how the A17's doing? That little Golf convertible there with the roof up. Ideal on a day like today. The South Lincolnshire rush hour traffic, not too bad. Pretty smooth sailing. Oh, I'll tell you what we do need to get today to prepare for our road trip. It's that little O-ring for the temperature sensor. So I'll nip to the little parts shop and see if I can grab one of them today. Because we're still leaking a bit of coolant. So we need to rectify that issue. And also I need some wiper blades. Because mine are toasted. Somebody did comment that my passenger one is hanging off. That actually was on the driver's side a couple of weeks ago, and I did a swap-a-rooney just to try and get a bit more mileage out of it, but no, they need replacing. And we also need some liquid gold, 173.9. Yep, I'll have to do. Let's load her up. Oh no, they're diesel. Oh great. Yep, no diesel, no petrol. Wow, it's just a station. Because we're clearly not getting any diesel from there. Let's nip to the parts shop. Oh, sweet T4 alert. Nice. I've got the whole kit there. Got the sensor, the new clip, and the look at my ring there, very tight. £11.28. Could have got it cheaper on eBay, but we need it today, so yep. I'll fit that a little bit later on. I forgot to get wiper blades. They'll be alright for now. Oh, just nipping into Aldi. Nice and quiet on a Tuesday morning. In Deutsches finest. I don't know. Do I prefer Lidl at the minute? Lidl was good for the bakery section. Aldi. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I prefer at the moment. Our shopping trip is complete, so I had to turn the fridge on. Got myself a ice cold cappuccino. And for lunch today, we've got an eat and go chicken tikka loaded naan. Look at the tikka goodness hanging out of that. I think I've had one of these before in a video. Yeah, microwave. No. What I may do with this is stick it in the air fryer. They do a tikka and they do a tandoori. I'm pretty sure I've had the tandoori before. But that's a lunch selection today. And then for a little summer that fell in my basket. Yep, seasonal thing. Summer Vibes 2-pack Shakur caramelized biscuit tiramisu. I presume it's a bit of a Biscoff rip-off. So that's a little lunch selection today. Look at that. Got some dinner for tonight. Also got myself a cheeky cider for when I'm chilling out later on. I think I'm going to have my coffee now because we left early. I've only had one coffee today. Yep, ain't quite woke up. Oh, look at the size of that water there, campers. Got to stay hydrated in these spicy days. You really can't be bothered to go travelling too far today. It's starting to get warm already. Just gone 9:30. Oh, look at that. The way I've opened that. Chin chin. And to get wipers around here, I could have got them from the parts shop, but I completely forgot. I'll just order some off the internet, or next time we're passing by somewhere, yeah, we'll order some of them. Not as if it's going to be raining anytime soon. Liquid gold. I've still got a quarter of a tank, and the trouble is, where I live in the sticks, you have to travel 20 miles here, 20 miles there to the next town over. And what I'm actually going to do for the rest of today is head back to the homestead, quickly jet wash the engine, get rid of that oil leak, let the engine cool down a bit, and we'll replace the temperature sensor because we've got the whole kit now. And we'll have a little tikka wrap, and then just hibernate, because it's going to get hot later on today. And I've got a video to edit from yesterday. I need to get that done. I've got enough diesel to keep me going for a little while. Hose pipe bends, yep, whatever. Right, just need to get my power station, get the Vitamin out, and yeah, we'll fire up the Bosch pressure washer. Right, so I've been giving it an initial blast. Just going to hit it with some elbow grease in a minute. I've also got the belly pan out of the garage. That needs a bit of a clean. We're going to get that back on. Probably not today, just let it all dry out a bit. So I need to clean the oil off the diesel belt pump cover. So hopefully that's removed all the residual oil from when we removed the valve cover gasket again the other day to do the tensioner and pulley. My undercarriage is once again clean again, and yep, timing cover's done as well. So we're going to let these dry. Like I say, I'll probably put this back on in a couple of days. We just need to keep an eye, see if we've got any more oil coming down. Yep, I think I've got it all. Well, it's 10:30. It is getting very hot. Yep, I think I'm going to fit this a little bit later on in the day. A bit too spicy now. Give the engine a chance to dry out as well. Whew, right, I'm going to go and hibernate for a bit. We're currently in the back of the meat wagon. It's a balmy 33 degrees Celsius out there. Yep, it's cloudy, but it's very humid. Anyway, lunchtime. I think we're going to start cooking the chicken tikka loaded naan. Once we've had this, I need to sort out my O-ring. A little bit weepy. Yep, will it fit in there? We'll make it work. Look at that. Let's give it a little wedge down there. So I think 5 minutes will do us. Just heat up that naan and the spicy filling. Edited and uploaded yesterday's video. I've actually been waiting for a courier, and it's 1:30. It still ain't turned up, and I'm getting peckish. So I was just reading the packaging. Chicken tikka loaded naan with succulent chicken in a Moorish tikka sauce over pilau rice and mango chutney. Ooh, very fancy. So I was chowing down on it, and I just realised I didn't hit record. Yeah, 5 minutes. I cut the naan in half with my spork. 5 minutes in the air fryer. There was actually some nice chunks of chicken in there. I can taste the mango chutney flavouring in there, and the bits of rice. The chicken's nice and moist and tender. The only thing I will say is the naan's a little bit dry. I could do with something to dip it into, maybe like a mint yogurt or a mango chutney. But the flavouring's actually pretty good. So a bit of this caramelised biscuit tiramisu. Well, if I'm honest, it just tastes like a normal tiramisu. There's no biscuity crunch in there. The caramel flavouring is very, very subtle. Still nice, but it just tastes like a normal shop bought tiramisu. Well, time to fit the new temperature sensor and O-ring and minty fresh new clip. Right, I've come up the garden a little bit, try and get out of the wind. Where are we? Alright, so that's yep. Guarantee I'm gonna get wet. We'll just let that, pull that out, let it drain off. There's no easy way of doing it. Jesus, squirt up. Oh, lovely. Right, to assist, let's undo the cap. Nice. Oh, she was definitely the gusher there. Well, I've pushed the meat wagon forward a bit so I don't get as wet on the floor there. That was the old sensor. It's definitely seen better days. So it's 4 pins with a semicircle and a straight edge. Yep, that's the same. And a minty fresh new O-ring. Don't know where the O-ring went. It's under there somewhere. Anyway, let's get the new one in with a new clip as well. Right, I'm going to be able to film putting a clip in because I need both hands for this bit. So the new temperature sensor and O-ring is in. We've got the clip slid in and the electrical connectors put back into place. So there's the O-ring that come out of it. Yeah, I think that was too skinny. It's been in there a couple of years, but I suppose it flattened out over time and just started weeping. So all I've got to do now is fill it up with some red coolant and hopefully that's a water leak sorted out. Well, we are back out on the open road, this time in the Suzuki Vitara. Went in my workshop, I found a bottle of red coolant that I had in my stash. I opened it up and it was filled with plain water. So clearly I've used that in the past. So we're now heading to Kings Lynn, to Euro Car Park. I've also ordered some wiper blades and some of that G12 coolant. Fine quality products from Euro Car Park. So yeah, that's me for the next hour, going there and back. At least it gets us out of the hot, humid weather, driving in a little bit of air-conditioned luxury and 4x4 in at the same time. I also need to put a bit of liquid gold in here because Mrs. Meat wouldn't be happy if she got back to an empty tank. It's a little thirsty. I love when people just put hazard lights on and then just continue to manoeuvre. She's got no idea what they're doing. Oh, okay, they're reversing into a pharmacy. Yep. Remember the old days, mirror, signal, manoeuvre. You know, the kind of thing you have to do to pass the driving test. Yep, some of that seems to have been lost in translation along the way. Right, we're in the Kings Lynn Hardwick area. I don't remember which turning it is. It's this one here. Just gonna, hook a left. Right, so we've got a coolant G12 Plus. Where's G12? Yeah, it should be fine. Just need a little top up. Also got my wiper blades. Look at that quality brand there. Generations Starline. $2.99 each. 21 inches of. They're probably going to be a little bit smeary, but they'll be fine. They'll do for now. Cheap and cheerful. That's the way we like it on the Daily Meat. Man, it's warm outside, but it's nice and cool in the meat. Not the meat wagon. Man, it's warm outside, but it's nice and cool in Big Tilly, the Vitara. Right, let's get back to the homestead. Fit our wiper blades and give the meat wagon a little bit of joosh. Right, just doing a quick UE. I just noticed Tesco's got no petrol or diesel. What is going on today? Uh-oh. This could be an issue. Yep, petrol station's closed. Alright, hopefully Sainsbury's have got some. It's all them spicy goings on in the Middle East. It's, it ain't going away. It ain't going away at all. Well, 173.9 for diesel, 157.9 for unleaded. Right, it's got remember to put unleaded in there. Wow, huge. Have I missed the news today or something? What sides I think I'm on the right side. It is well busy. Don't know where this one's going. Well, we may be here sometime. I'll have to check the news when I get back, see what's going on. Because we need to do a road trip and I need to fill the meat wagon up several times in the next week or so. Oh, look at that sweet bread goodness. Well, I hope it ain't gonna leak, because that's like, that was over £8. These used to be a £5. Not long ago either. Well, I think we have to fill the rest up with a bit of water. Right, that should do us just fine. So what's that? 1 litre, 2 litres worth of fluid went in there. So we're going to start it up. Get it up to temperature, see if we've got any leaks. And we'll see if it needs a top up. I won't top it up while the water's warm though. I'll let it cool down because, yep, you can crack cylinder heads doing silly mistakes like that. But nothing seems to be dripping. Yep, I've definitely seen better days. Yep, out with the old. And in with a new. Look at that, mini fresh. So we've got a new 21-inch wipers on. I think technically that one's supposed to be 21, that one's supposed to be 20, but yeah, it'll be fine. Well, that's better. They're actually doing something now. Look at that, minty fresh HD vision. So the temperature gauge was working and there's no leaks, so I'll call that a win. Well, campers, we got Bruno and Ralph this evening. Just going for a evening stroll up the garden. Look at that, campers, best daily dogging channel on the whole of YouTube. Bruno has been stuck indoors pretty much all day today. It has been rather spicy in South Lincolnshire. It's just coming up to 9 o'clock. Apparently the sun today is setting at, yeah, I'd like to see a red glow there for the tree line. Sun today is setting at 8:59. Yep, won't be long and it'll be tail end of summer, coming into them autumnal days. But tomorrow's supposed to be getting even hotter, up to 32 degrees Celsius in South Lincolnshire. So yeah, Bruno's gonna have to spend another day stuck indoors, unfortunately. We'll have a little mooch in the garden every now and again, but it's too hot to take him out. If I get up bright and early, I'll take him for an early walk. We'll see how that works out. So the video I uploaded today was the 4x4 in down Harling Drove in Thetford, and a couple of you guys were telling me there's some more green lanes you can do a bit of off-roading in. I wouldn't mind checking out in future episodes of the Daily Meat. Look at the colours of them campers. So small. Yep. It's a beautiful sky tonight. That looks way redder in the flesh. Yeah, one of the trails goes from, I believe, Thetford all the way up to Sandringham and beyond, off-roading. Yeah, that'd be something pretty cool to do in the Vitara and possibly in the Meat Wagon if we can find some little camping spots. I think a few little off-roading adventures would be good fun on the Daily Meat. It's enjoyable as long as we don't come across any doggers, because that is just a little bit weird. Let's try and get that red glow for the Amityville caravan of horrors. But at least we've got the Meat Wagon sorted out today. The suspension rattle all gone. The coolant leak hopefully gone. The oil leak pretty much gone. We're getting there, bit by bit. Oh, right, let's see if we can get a view across the fields. Look at that, beautiful. Very peaceful. Yep, just going to let Bruno have a little roam of the homestead. Some people have said, why don't you let him off his lead when you're up the garden? The trouble is round here, there is cats, rabbits, deers, and yeah, he will chase them. And some of my neighbours do have chickens and ducks and stuff, so yeah, that's just a whole lot of headache we don't need. So yeah, that's why Bruno stays on the lead up the garden. One of you guys was inquiring about my plums. There they are. Unfortunately, they're yeah, they're not the best this year. Them ones still need to ripen up. Some of them are possibly ready, but yeah, they're just not very nice this year. Not a lot of flavour to them. Not up to usual standards. It's been a funny year this year for our fruit yield. This tree normally has loads of plums on around about now, but as you can see, what we have had haven't been very good. Pretty much not a lot left on this one. There is still some plums swinging there in the wind. I actually think it's starting to rain. So I think that's going to do it for today's portion of the daily meat. We're going to, oh, rabbit poo no doubt. Yeah, we're going to head back to the homestead because it is starting to rain now, although it is quite refreshing. Not sure what we're going to be doing tomorrow. I think Mrs. Meat is going to be taking the Vitara to work for the air-conditioned luxury. So we'll be stuck with the mobile greenhouse on wheels, or the Audi TT with intermittent air conditioning. Yeah, we'll wing it, we'll play it by ear, we'll see what happens. Just, yep, another day in the life of the man of meat. Right, so that's going to do it for today. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's video. And I'll catch you tomorrow for a rather moist one. Not in a good way. Anyway, catch you then. Stay meaty.